welcome to School Desk. I'm your host, Jack Campbell. Tonight is voting night, the day we've all been waiting for and also dreading. Tonight we have a really fun 10 minutes for you, so get ready for that. But before we start, I would like to send a message to all of my adult viewers, if there are any. If you have not already voted, please do so right now. It is really essential to our democratic process that you do that. Also, if you support Donald Trump, I would ask you not to leave comments that you would be uncomfortable telling to a 7th grader. Now that that is done with, I'd like to talk to you about recent election news. As most of you probably know, FBI Director James Comey recently made the decision to reopen the Clinton email case. This is because of the discovery of a new computer with an undiscovered email cache that may contain information pertaining to the investigation. He's gotten flack on one side for doing so close to the election, and some people claim that he is attempting to influence it. In case you didn't know this, but that's actually a federal crime. But others have supported his decision, saying that he has shown backbone, standing up to the terrible establishment. Yeah, those would be Trump supporters. Now, both sides have done that purely out of selfish and biased reasons. Well, anyways, on Sunday, Comey sent another letter to Congress, this one even more vague, saying that the FBI did not find anything of note, just duplicates, personal emails, happy birthday, Chelsea, nothing that was top secret government information. In other news, Trump's campaign has taken away Trump's access to his own Twitter account. Finally. Now, to be clear, the Trump campaign will still be tweeting. Donald Trump just won't be able to make any of them. Now, tonight I was planning to interview my geography teacher, someone who I think very highly of, but due to privacy reasons, he has declined my invitation. Instead, I have decided to talk to you about something that has come up a lot recently in the election, especially in Donald Trump's stump speeches, and that is voter fraud. Now, before you go into the comments section and post things like, the election is rigged, it's rigged against Trump, Hillary has rigged the election, he'll never win, or voter fraud, that's not a real thing. Voter fraud is a thing, it's just almost non-existent. According to the Brennan Center for Justice, a 2005 group in New Jersey thought they had found an example of someone voting twice. They had found someone named Mary Johnson with the same birth date who had apparently voted in 2 different locations. Now, they actually had the same name. It was just Mary Johnson. It was just 2 Mary Johnsons. And the reason why it appeared they had the same birth date, January 1st, 1980, was that was just the system's default due to incomplete data. Now, one often auspicious form of voter fraud is when people vote after death. Now, this often elicits lots of attention when someone says, "Hey, look, I found someone who voted after they died. Isn't that amazing? Someone voted for them. They're such crooks." The problem is, it doesn't happen. In 1995, a group of investigators thought they had found 89 voters who had voted after they died. However, it turned out that all 89 of the voters had cast their ballots and then died. Just kick the bucket. Another form of voter fraud is when someone pretends that their dog voted. This is extremely rare, and there have only ever been 9 reported cases of it, and only 1 has ever been counted. Now, let's turn to the other allegation of rigging that Donald Trump has made. This one of the media rigging the election is much more serious. It's easy to be opinionated about it, and you can't put a number on it. In August, CNN spent 78% of their time during primetime on Donald Trump, more than 3 times the other candidates combined. Now, that's a lot. They bumped their own special in order to cover a Trump conference. Now, if you were to just watch C-SPAN, assuming that you've seen C-SPAN, no judgment if you haven't, it would still be pretty damaging to Trump. He does a lot of things that get him in hot water. Television networks tend to be liberal. That's just what's in vogue right now. And that could be a problem for any Republican candidate. However, TV networks aren't intimidating voters, only employing show hosts who express their opinions, which they are allowed to do. It's the First Amendment. So if you want to vote for Trump because you think Hillary is too corrupt, think about it. She may still be a shady person, but I personally think that she is less shady than Trump. Thank you for watching. This has been School Desk, and I'm out.